gets squeezed in by move from all the way back in mid-pack into first. That is the most amazing. Let's see here. Baba Wallace still your leader. Around, yep, that's the 15 Carl, right? He's coming into the he's gained here in this race. And that's try to rejoin him to the racing surface here. The road course is so long. Oh, the 42 is crashed, and so has Kurt Busch. So has Kurt Busch, lost chat. Oh, the number.
Yeah.
Was that a crash?
Ooh, I thought.
Oh, it was a crash.
Oh no, there's two more.
Oh, gets squeezed in by the.
Hello there everyone, Alex Hunter here and welcome back. Here we are for the first ever race of season number 3 and it's definitely going to be an amazing season. This one, honestly, the lead up to this season has been quite nice and everybody's probably going to be excited for this one. Honestly, it's going to be an exceptional race probably. We have 7 laps of racing today. It's no longer 3, it's 7 whole laps of racing. So I imagine this is probably gonna be a pretty long video, but anyways, let's have a great season and I hope everyone has an amazing season. There's been a bunch of market chaos, a bunch of transfers and stuff, which I covered in the podcast before this race, quite a ways before this race. Also, some people were wondering what happened to the Formula Mini race. So unfortunately, once again, production of that Formula Mini race has slowed down quite a bit. But yeah, I'm just trying my best to make up for it by using the NASCAR season here to make up for it. But we're here at Daytona and let's go. Here at Daytona and let's go racing here, boys. Hope we have a spectacular race and I hope it's gonna be a fun one here today. So let the racing begin. But first, let's just quickly go over the grid. So you have Denny Hamlin. He was absolutely amazing. He had an amazing qualifying there, so well-deserved P1. Then the number 34, the 5 of Kyle Larson, was looking pretty quick, but just missed out on second. A concerning qualifying there from Austin Dillon, who was last season's championship. A very concerning performance there. By the way, guys, every 2 races I will be doing the points update. And I already went over the point system in the podcast. Basically, all the info for the podcast. Basically all the important info for the season as someone else joins my freaking server and lets out the Xfinity cars. Which is just great, isn't it? But anyways, so every single thing that was important, I explained it all in the podcast. So it's gonna be a extremely fun day here, and I hope all the drivers will be enjoying this race. But pretty concerning qualifying from Austin Dillon there. Kurt Busch, he unfortunately crashed in on lap 1 last season, so he'll be looking to make up for all the points he had lost in the last race. But overall, everybody did their best here, and I hope everyone has a good race there. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a fun one. Also, the 42 of Ross Chastain crashed on lap number 1. I can't quite remember if he got back onto circuit, but yeah. Anyways, what can you do? Damn, there's so much echo in my room. But anyways, yep, it's definitely gonna be a fun one here today, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, Ty Dillon will be commentating for the Xfinity series. But we're underway for lap number 1 here at Daytona International Speedway Road Course. Down into turn 1, looks like it's the number 42 leading. Nope, the number 42 is in third place. It's still Denny Hamlin leading. Oh, sad to see Alex Bowman so far back. But Denny Hamlin with a good lead there. That 42 looking very dangerous on the inside. He's going to try to make the overtake. It's a huge move there from Kevin Harvick. Yeah, but the number 42 is going to be on the inside now coming into this turn as I get a notification from YouTube, which is just great timing here. So yeah, that's just great, isn't it? But the number 42 now currently in the lead. Kyle Larson looking dangerous. He might be able to dive down on the inside as we're coming through to the back chicane, the rear chicane, whatever you want to call it, the backstretch chicane, the Daytona chicane, the infamous chicane. It's just a chicane. But anyways, yeah, that number 11 of Denny Hamlin taking an interesting line all the way wide on the outside. He might even lose third position to Kevin Harvick there, looking very dangerous. Or he might be able to make up some position and get back into first place as they're 3 wide, the top 3 positions here as well, on to lap number 2 of 7. So I have a special guest with me. I have BME Boy here with me. So what would you say would probably be the best pit strategy as we get another YouTube notification?
Well, it's a bit hard to say here, but I guess, you always want to pit as close to the middle as possible, get a nice even run, get the best out of the tires. So I think it would be risky to pit earlier on lap number 3 and try and get the undercut, but I think that would probably be the best option here. So yeah, it will probably be to pit on lap 3 for some of the cars at the back. I think that's the strategy they would go for as we're coming to lap number 3, coming to the back chicane now. Yeah, I think that would be the best strategy here. To pit either on lap 3 or lap 4.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there, but I think the undercut would be much better, since doing the overcut you spend longer time on very worn tires, So yeah, I think the undercut would probably be the best option for this track, as now we're on to lap number 3 coming into the first turn there. Kyle Larson in the lead. They're 3 wide now as that number 77 is trying to have at some higher podium positions there. But Denny Hamlin says no, and instead he makes an overtake on Kyle Larson there. Yeah, Denny Hamlin is quite the aggressive driver, and uh, he was quite close to the front last season, but all of a sudden he just started falling behind. So I wonder if the same thing will happen in this race. Yeah, I wonder that too here, but you never know here in NASCAR. Honestly, in this series, anything can happen as we're coming on the backstretch to the backstretch chicane. Oh, yeah, that kind of sounded sauce, man. You are dirty minded. Anyways, that number 77 trying to make the overtake there. By the way, thanks to BME Boy for joining me in the commentary box. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, but coming now through the chicane. That sounds so sauce. Shut up. Lots of the leaders go by. Very, very few pits. Very, very few. So I wonder if those few will be lucky enough to have pit at the right time, or will this be a bad decision? I remember last season uh in Las Vegas. Yeah, what happened? The number 15 car pit quite late there, but let's just see who were the cars to pit. Okay. I hope you remember that, be me. What? Nothing. But anyways, so yeah, I remember last season. I mean, no, sorry, in the first season at Las Vegas, the number 15 car pit later than all the other cars, and it really did not work out for him. So it looks like the undercut is usually the best thing to do in this series, but let's see here. We'll just have to see here as there are the cars coming around the what would be the fourth corner in on the oval. No, sorry, the fourth corner on the oval, but yeah, I don't know how many corners are on the oval. Okay, so there's Ryan Newman. He's the currently in last place here. We'll just have to see where are those back markers, and if there's anyone behind Ryan Newman, that means they did not make any time whatsoever. But we'll just have to see. I doubt they didn't make any time. Honestly, the undercut has worked many times and very well. Uh, but we'll just have to wait and see as Kyle Larson comes out in first place. And there are the back markers right there. It looks like they didn't make any time there, unless maybe a few of them got like 2 positions or something. But this is a whole field of 43 or so drivers, so yeah, and only the top 20 get points. So it's gonna be a really, really hard and long season for the back markers here this season. But Kyle Larson trying to get down the inside and get first place from the number 42 of Ross Chastain. As we're coming on to the back stretch. Pause. Thank you for saying pause. Like, thank you. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Anyways. So yeah, that number 42, it looks like that number 42 probably has the best chance at getting a win here, but you never know. Maybe I just gave him the commentator's curse here as we're coming through this chicane. It's lap 5 right now, right? Yes, I'm pretty sure. We'll just have to look back at the... Oh, there's no one behind Ryan Newman. That means they gained a bunch of time. Especially those who were right behind Ryan. Oh, I just saw Chase Elliott. He was out the back. of the field, the very back. That means that undercut worked, and it worked well. Honestly, it worked absolutely exceptionally. Exceptionally. Yep, that's a word now. Kiruki. But that number 77 has just been lingering in third place there, and he's looking pretty dangerous here. Sure, there's about like three car lengths between the number 42 and the number 77, but if he can get a good line going through here, then maybe he can get close to the front here. Okay, so right now it's lap number 6, is it? Lap number 6 or what? I'm confused. I am confused. I did not keep count of the laps. I really didn't. Okay, y'all will see the info on the screen. I can't, but y'all will see it. So yeah. Uh yeah. Y'all see it. So the number 77's gotten into second place now. He's gotten into second place. I told you the number 77 was a menace here. I told you.
Yeah, you did say that earlier. Yeah, I will admit
Yes,
that.
you will, man. Yes, you will. Wait, so is this the last lap now already? Like, damn. It looks like this is gonna be like an 18-minute video or something. Cause like, geez, I thought this video would be much longer as we come onto the turn, the oval turn 2, coming through the oval turn 3 as we're coming onto the back stretch here. The number 77. Thanks for saying pause. The number 77 looking dangerous on the outside of Kyle Larson. Maybe not in contention for a win, but probably in contention for a podium. Never mind, as Danny Hamlin comes through. I think it's the final lap. I'm not exactly sure here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the final lap as the number 42 goes by. I'm not exactly sure because I'm just commentating. I'm not directed. Yes, it is the final lap, and the number 42 comes across the line to win the Daytona International Grand Prix. What a race from everyone here. Here in NASCAR, the 21, the Sim series here for the third ever season. And yeah, that was quite an amazing race there. And I hope everyone enjoyed that quite exceptional and very entertaining race there. There was a bunch of lead changes, but in the end, the 42 managed to stay ahead and perform extremely well there. Uh, though Austin didn't gain quite a few positions. I think he went up to 8th, so I think he gained like a couple. I'm not sure. I think he went up to 8th or something like that. But anyways, yeah, that means the number 42 takes the first ever win. And it looks like these back markers did lose some time. I'm not exactly sure if they lost time or not. But anyways, what a race here. I'm Alex Hunter. I was here with the BME boy. What's up, guys? And this was NASCAR.